Welcome back to Outside Views Books. Today we're diving into a thrilling read also for your kids that has caught my attention, Taurus by Michael Templar. It's an engaging, suspenseful story that keeps you hooked from the first page, blending mystery, action, and a deep sense of intrigue. This is one of those books where, right when you think you've figured it out, a twist comes along to make you rethink everything. And without giving too much away, I'll walk you through some of the book's highlights and share what makes Taurus such an interesting read. The first thing you notice with Taurus is its atmosphere. Templar has a way of creating scenes that pull you in, whether it's a tense moment in a shadowy alley or a suspenseful exchange between characters. There's a constant sense of something lurking beneath the surface, and you can feel that tension throughout the story. The book isn't just action-packed, it's layered with atmosphere that gives it a rich, almost cinematic feel. And Templar's attention to detail really brings the scenes to life, making you feel like you are right in the book alongside the characters. At the heart of Taurus are its complex, well-drawn characters indeed. And Templar doesn't just give us characters who are one-dimensional or straightforward. Instead, they are nuanced with paths that shape their actions and personalities that reveal themselves gradually. And this is not the kind of book where you immediately know who's on your side and who isn't. And as you read, you start to see the layers of each character, their motivations and the struggles they face. And while the protagonist's journey is central to the story, the supporting cast adds a lot of depth and complexity, making it a true ensemble. And one of the things that drew me to Taurus is its pacing. This book has a rhythm that's just right, not too fast and not too slow, and each chapter feels purposeful, pulling you deeper into the plot without rushing through the details. And Templar has mastered the art of building suspense, giving it and us just enough information to keep us curious, while leaving plenty of questions unanswered until the right moment. It's like a carefully constructed puzzle where every piece fits into place just when you need it to. And if you're a fan of thrillers that take their time to build tension, Taurus is a great example of how it's done right. And the story is full of surprises. And there are twists that catch you off guard and turns that make you wonder what's coming next. But it's not just about the surprises. There's also an underlying intelligence to the plot. Templar weaves in themes and ideas that give the story a sense of weight and relevance without feeling heavy-handed. It's the kind of book that engages you on multiple levels, making you think about the choices the characters make and the consequences they face. And what I found particularly intriguing about Taurus is its setting. The locations feel carefully chosen, almost like characters in their own right. And Templar uses these settings to amplify the mood of each scene, whether it's a secluded area where secrets are shared or a bustling city that adds a layer of anonymity. And the book takes us through a variety of landscapes, each one contributing to the tension and mystery. And there's a sense that every location holds a piece of the puzzle waiting to be uncovered. And another standout element of Taurus is the dialogue. Templar's characters speak in a way that feels real, with exchanges that are sharp, clever, and at times filled with subtle hints of what to come. And the dialogue doesn't just move the story forward, it gives us insight into the characters, revealing their fears, their desires, and their secrets. And there's a kind of sparring that goes on in the conversations, a verbal chess game where every word matters. And you get a sense of who the characters are, not just by what they say, but how they say it. And one of the things that makes Taurus such a captivating read is the mystery at its core. The book keeps you guessing, leading you through a maze of clues and misdirections. And Templar has a talent for creating a storyline that's full of intrigue without feeling overly complicated. And there's a balance between the action and the mystery, with each reveal feeling earned rather than forced. And if you enjoy a story where you're constantly piecing together clues, Taurus has that in spades. Now, without giving too much away, I'll say that the plot of Taurus centers around some very high stakes. There's an intensity to the narrative that keeps building, and you can feel the pressure on the protagonist as they navigate a world of hidden agendas and dangerous secrets. And the stakes feel real, and you find yourself invested in the outcome, rooting for the characters as they face their challenges. And Templar creates a world where every decision matters, and the wrong move can have devastating consequences. And what I appreciate about Taurus is that's not just a simple action story. It's a thoughtful exploration of trust, loyalty, and the lengths people will go to protect what matters to them. The book poses questions about who we can trust, what defines loyalty, and how far someone is willing to go to achieve their goals. And these themes add depth to the story, making it more than just a suspenseful read. They make it a story with emotional resonance. And the narrative style in Taurus is also worth mentioning. Templar writes with a clarity and precision that makes the story easy to follow, even as the plot thickens. And the writing is sharp and polished, with descriptions that are vivid without being overdone. You can tell that every word is carefully chosen, each sentence crafted to draw you deeper into the world of the story. It's the kind of writing that flows effortlessly, making it easy to lose yourself in the book for hours at a time. And another thing I liked about Taurus is how it does balance action with introspection. While there are plenty of thrilling moments, there's also time spent on the characters' inner thoughts and their reflections. We get a glimpse into their minds, their fears, their motivations. And this gives the story a more personal feel, allowing us to connect with the characters on a deeper level. It's not just about what they are doing, but why they are doing it, and that makes all the difference. And the plot of Taurus is complex, but it's handled in a way that's easy to follow. Templar doesn't bombard us with information. Instead, he reveals details gradually, allowing the story to unfold naturally. And there's a sense of discovery that comes with reading this book. You are uncovering secrets right alongside the characters. And each reveal adds another layer to the story, pulling you further in and keeping you engaged from start to finish. And ultimately, Taurus is a book that's hard to put down. It has that rare combination of action, mystery, and depth that makes for a truly engaging read. And the characters are compelling, the plot is intriguing, and the writing is indeed top-notch. And for anyone who enjoys not too scary thrillers with a bit of substance, Taurus is a book I'd highly recommend. So whether you're a fan of mysteries, thrillers, or just looking for a good book to get lost in, Taurus has something to offer. It's a story that stays with you, one that makes you think about the choices we make and the paths we take. So thank you for tuning in again to Outside Views Books, where we explore stories that entertain, inspire, and challenge us. And remember, while I might not spill all the secrets of Taurus, there's plenty more waiting for you to discover on its pages. Until next time, and the next video is already here in the end screen.